Throughout the past year, the American populace and the world as a whole has seen some pretty crazy things. We have seen brush fires in Australia and the Amazon, which have had numerous global effects. We've seen the double impeachment of a president, and we've seen the inauguration of a new one. And we've experienced a pandemic that has raged for almost a year and claimed millions of lives. The only way I can describe what we're facing today is unprecedented. However, people don't want to hear this word anymore. They feel like it's outplayed. That when in the beginning of the coronavirus lockdown, people said, oh, these are unprecedented times. But now the word unprecedented hits home. And it's too deep for us to unpack because it's a reality that we don't know what's going to come next. We've experienced so many things in the past year that we're scared of what's going to come next. And we're scared of what the future holds. This brings us to our topic today of uncertainty. We're going to break down uncertainty into two main points. Why is uncertainty important and what is it? And how to make calm decisions in the face of uncertainty to yield a positive result. Uncertainty is defined as not knowing. It's not knowing what lies beyond, and it's not knowing what the future holds for you. I ask you, if you knew everything that was going to happen to you from the moment you were born to the moment you died, would that life be important? Would it be fun? Would you have a happy life? You can relate this to a friend spoiling a movie for you. If you know what the end is going to yield and you know what's going to happen in the movie, it's less enjoyable. In this example, we can understand that uncertainty is the spice of life. And uncertainty is what makes life enjoyable. Because through making decisions and making bad decisions and making good ones, it's what gives a person character. You, me, everybody, is the sum of all the decisions they've ever made. And when do you make decisions? In the face of uncertainty. Uncertainty is what gives a person a personality, and it what characterizes a person in today's society. But uncertainty is something that scares a lot of people, and it shouldn't. Uncertainty, as I said, is the spice of life. I'll ask you, why does a gambler gamble? He doesn't gamble for the money. There are easier ways to make money. He gambles because of the uncertainty of winning. The gambler could walk out a millionaire, or he could walk out with nothing. And this is what excites the gambler. When he doesn't know what's going to lie in his future, he's excited. And this is why uncertainty is important, because it's the spice of life, and not knowing what lies beyond will help you make better decisions. So how do you make those decisions? This leads us into our second point of making cool and level-headed decisions in the face of uncertainty. Through the concept of the yin-yang, we can understand decision-making and the fact that any decision you make can have positive results for you in one way, shape, or form. In the concept of the yin-yang, there's good in the bad and there's bad in the good. This can be translated to decision-making and say that if you make a bad decision, you can always spin it to have positive results. Generally, it is a learning experience. You use it to learn so that when you're faced with the next question, you can look back on your previous decisions and make a level-headed and better decision. When you make good decisions, you can use that information to understand how you made that decision, what circumstances led to that decision, and how to make better decisions in the future. But one thing that scares people because of uncertainty is the vast number of questions. As I said, uncertainty is everywhere. Uncertainty is ubiquitous throughout your life, and this can be daunting for a lot of people. You can have questions all around you, but you must answer these questions one by one. You must answer these questions as soon as they come at you, because when you focus on questions and answering them one by one, you can focus on knocking the easy questions out and then the harder ones, and then you get to the point to where questions aren't as hard as they used to be, and they can be answered easier. And so this big dauntless task of answering all of these questions can be one by one by one. When you take all these questions one by one, you make better decisions, you can make cooler, calmer decisions, and you can always reap the benefits of decision making. Uncertainty is not a bad thing. It's the spice of life, and it's what gives life meaning and joy. Thank you.